Right now at noon, the phone lines are open. It's Toy Box Tuesday here on the KOAM News at noon. Your chance to call and help us make a four-state child's Christmas a little brighter this season.
And it's a good day to stay indoors as we've got dense fog overspreading the area. We'll take a look at the foggy conditions and some rain chances coming up.
And we invite Soaring Heights Elementary students to help us fill the carts and the studio for this year's Toy Box campaign.
The four states' most watched news starts now.
Welcome to a special Toy Box edition of the KOAM News at noon. I'm Tanya Bach. This is the 34th year for the KOAM Toy Box. And when we started decades ago, most of our donations came from viewers who dropped off a present at our studios. Now you can still do that, or you can call in right now and make your pledge over the phone. We've got some wonderful volunteers manning the phones along with our own Jalen Banks and our KOAM call center. Jalen.
Well, happy Toy Box Tuesday to you all. And just like Tanya said, our call center is open and is being manned by our awesome friends from Equity Bank and the Cherokee County Sheriff's Department. And the number you can call is 888-620. And if you can't call for whatever reason, you can go to our website at koamnewsnow.com. We appreciate all of your support in making kids all over the four states have a great Christmas. Keep calling in and keep making a difference. Again, you can call it 888-620-4TOY. And once again, you can go to our website at koamnewsnow.com. We appreciate all your support and keep on making a difference.
Thanks, Jalen. Let's get those phones a ringing. Each year, the community comes together to bring the holiday spirit to families who cannot afford it. KOAM has several community partners to help distribute toys each year. The Salvation Army in Pittsburgh is one of the local organizations partnering with KOAM's Toy Box to bring a smile to children in the Crawford County area. Yesterday, Pittsburgh High School Key Club members acted as elves wrapping toys in the holiday spirit.
I enjoyed it a lot. It kind of feels like you're shopping because you are grabbing gifts according to the kids' ages, and you're really thinking about how they'll enjoy it, how they'll act when they see it, and you have to like kind of put yourself in their place so you can understand how they would feel if they got that gift.
Crawford County's Christmas toys will be distributed next week, December 13th through the 15th. Well, in Ottawa and Delaware County, Oklahoma, our Toy Box partner is the Marine Corps' Reserve Toy for Tots. This year, they're celebrating their 75th year anniversary, and this year more families than ever have signed up for Toys for Tots. In fact, 6,000 kids will be receiving toys, which is up from 2,000 a year ago.
Please, if you're struggling, if you're having a hard time, your numbers on your paycheck, they mean nothing to me. I know you have bills. Just go online and sign up.
Tonight on KOAM News at 6, our own Jalen Banks will introduce us to a family that's benefiting from Toys for Tots in Commerce, Oklahoma. Well, we definitely started off on a foggy note this morning. Let's check in with Chris with a first look at the forecast.
Yeah, and we are actually still foggy across the area. Take a look at this. This is the MoDOT camera live look at 36 and Rangeline. You can barely see it, but it is there, and that is some pretty dense fog. 7th and Rangeline, same view. Very dense fog across the area. Quick check of our normals. 50 is our normal high, 31 our normal low. We're not too far off the pace for that. Cloud cover across the area, and just issued, we have a dense fog advisory for parts of southwest Missouri until 2 o'clock, which is the reason is fairly obvious. We've got a half-mile visibility in Joplin, down to 0.4 of a mile visibility in Miami. Or goodness, I've never made that mistake, in Miami. So we've got dense fog just all across the region. So definitely give yourself plenty of time to get where you're going. Slow down, turn on your headlights during the daylight. Even though it's daylight out, still put your headlights on. 40 Chanute, 42 Parsons, Pittsburgh, 47 Lamar, 52 in Carthage. We got 50 in Joplin right now. So as we mentioned, quite foggy out there, and it still feels like 50. So I mean, that's a definite promise. And as you can see, our temperatures don't really go anywhere. Our high of 52, well, that happened a little bit earlier in the day. We're on a downhill run from there. Still some stray showers and drizzle possible, and then we'll just be cloudy as we head into the overnight hours. Drop back down to 43 by 8 o'clock. We'll have a complete look at your forecast and some additional rain chances here in just a few minutes. Tanya?
All right, thanks, Chris. Well, as you can see, we are starting to accumulate some toys here in the studio. And last week, we showed you our shopping adventure with Equity Bank. Yesterday, we spent the morning with 6 wonderful kids from Soaring Heights Elementary. KOAM photojournalist Ty Parks takes us to 7th Street Walmart in Joplin.
Hold on, we'll grab 2 minutes. Actually, I gotta figure out
A third one. We have to. Okay.
So you think about lunch?
You get to talk to your friends and.
Oh yeah, put it in the box. Always got the glove on. Here it comes. Yep.
What lunch?
I like the Uncrustables.
Uncrustables? Yeah. What about yours? What's your favorite meal?
You find one of the basketball goals that go over the door. You know what I'm saying?
Touched it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So this is around $40.
Fines. They need fines.
No, not over here.
Good way to check on their math skills. Tonight on the KOAM News at 5, we go shopping with Abernathy Roofing. That's a look at today's top stories and weather in our first 7 minutes. Coming up on the KOAM News at noon, we're making a split pea soup in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
And let's keep on making those phones ring. Our operators from the Equity Bank and the Cherokee County Sheriff's Department are ready to take your donation. And here's the number, 1-888-6204-TOY. Help us make a Christmas brighter for this year for every 4-state child.
The city of Carthage hosted its Christmas parade last night. Floats made their way down the Carthage Square as people lined the streets. The mayor also lit the city's Christmas tree. And if it's Christmas parade season, it's also time to start Christmas shopping. But not everyone is fortunate enough to afford to put gifts under their tree. And that's why we're here to help. Let's go now to Jalen Banks live in our KOAM call center.
Thank you, Tanya. And guys, as Tanya said, our call center is open, so please keep on making those calls. I have our good friend Trevor Dorsey with us from Equity Bank. Thank you. First off, thank you guys for coming on out. Mr. Dorsey, just give me a quick rundown as to why Equity Bank felt the need to get involved with Toy Box.
Well, we obviously want to support the community, and we want to make sure that all kids have an opportunity to receive something this Christmas. Not everybody's as fortunate, so we want to make sure that we can help. We can get calls in and get those donations so that you guys can get the toys for all the kids in the area.
Absolutely, absolutely. For those at home that may be a little bit hesitant to, maybe get involved, what is something that you would tell them to get them over that hump and to get involved with Toy Box?
Well, I would say if they've been blessed, they've been blessed this year, then they should obviously always return that. I try to do that often. And if they're worried, we are bankers and we can at least put them at ease that we are doing this through a secure deal so that they don't have any worry there.
Absolutely. What is one of your favorite things of Toy Box? What is something that you look forward to? Would you mind sharing that with us?
Well, I just think if you've ever seen kids that have an opportunity to open gifts, especially kids that maybe are less fortunate, you can't replace the look on their face and the excitement they have. And so that means the world to, I think, everybody on the stage. So
I'm sure everybody at home can attest to that. And again, we thank you guys here for coming in and manning the phones for us. And for those of you at home that continue to donate and make a difference for the children around the 4-state area, donating and helping them get their presents and things of that nature, we thank you so much. Tanya?
Still to come on the KOAM News at noon, Mr. Food.
No need to knit a sweater or turn up the heat, because we've got just the thing to keep you warm and cozy all winter long. Grab a big bowl, because you're gonna need it.
But first, we've got a very foggy situation for us. We're going to talk about the fog and some thunderstorm chances this week when we come back. Well, we've got some fog across the area that we've got to contend with. We were dealing with some of it in southeast Kansas this morning. Now some more dense fog overspreading the area. On top of that, we've got a few isolated showers out there. Now, again, most of these showers are isolated, but we're getting a fair amount of drizzle out of this fog. And we now have a dense fog advisory for portions of southwest Missouri until 2 o'clock today. And that is because of this. This is a live look at the MoDOT camera at 36 and Rangeline. You can kind of see the traffic light there at 36th Street, but you really can't can't see much else, which is why it's very important to have your headlights on when we have the fog. Even though there's daylight, you've got to have your lights on so that other vehicles can see you. And take a look at this super dense fog patch that we've just got here. We got 0.4 of a mile visibility in Miami, half-mile visibility in Joplin, 1.8 in Pittsburgh, so low visibility still over a good chunk of the area, but right here, especially right along this I-44 stretch, parts of 69, 171, some very dense fog out there. So slow down, give yourself plenty of time to get where you're going. The short-term future track shows us where, again, some isolated stray showers are still possible as we head through the rest of the afternoon. And once we get into the evening, we're just stuck with cloudy and cool conditions. That's just going to be the trend for tonight before we see more showers and later thunderstorm chances. 7th and Range Line, super foggy there as well. 50 degrees in Joplin, north breeze at 6, and it feels like 50. Across the region, some of us who have gotten out of some of that cloud cover have managed to get at least a little bit warmer. We're looking at 59 Monette, 56 Neosho Anderson. But back here where we've just been inundated with clouds and fog, we had 37 Yates Center, 36 Iola. These temperatures not much different than they were this morning. 42 Pittsburgh, 47 in Lamar, and 52 in Carthage. Our high has already come and gone of 52. From here, it's a downhill run on these temperatures down to 43 by 8 o'clock tonight. And thanks to the blanket of cloud cover, 43 is where we're going to hold through the rest of the night as well. Now, the future track is where we get interesting in terms of more showers. So we go into I don't know why this is going back to Tuesday morning, but that's all right. We head into Wednesday evening. We start to see showers across the area, and we go into Wednesday night. We start to actually see heavier rain and maybe even thunderstorms going into early Friday morning across the region. We'll hold on to some showers heading into tomorrow afternoon and into the evening, but as you can see as well, we're also a wee bit warmer before we see a cool down. That's not the only rain we're going to get. So 58 tomorrow, 66 Thursday, maybe some thunderstorms, a break from the rain Friday, and we're now looking at maybe some rain chances Saturday as well. We see a slow warming trend and additional rain chances all the way into Monday of next week. And taking a look down the road after the Monday rain, temperatures start on the other side of this roller coaster we've been on. Down to 53 Tuesday, 44 Wednesday, down to 42 Thursday, and then we could even see a wintry mix as we head into next Thursday. So the roller coaster ride continues. We've got some thunderstorm chances on Thursday, so it's kind of all over the place right now. But the one essential message here is we're getting rain. It's rain that we need across the area. It'll help out a little bit, and the more we can get, the better. And the good news is it's not coming in such a fashion that flooding is a concern at this point. We're doing all right there. But right now, fog. You've got to take it slow. You've got to be careful. A lot of people heading out for their lunch. Take it slow, okay? Turn your lights on. It's not a race to get to where you're eating. I know your lunch break is a little limited sometimes, but it's not worth getting into a crash out there.
Yes, Dad.
Hey, I'm just trying to watch out for people.
No, that's
I
very,
don't want you to leave the station and drive into this
advice.
fog, and then I get a call tomorrow morning that Tanya's not going to be here. I'd be very heartbroken, very upset.
And, you know, Joplin's got its parade tonight at 6 o'clock. The rain should move out.
We should be dry, but it is going to be chilly. We're looking right around 42, 43 degrees come 6 o'clock tonight, so it's going to be cloudy. Could still see a little bit of this fog out there, maybe some drizzle, but otherwise no major rain or anything by 6.
It's going to feel like Christmas.
It certainly will.
Without the snow.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Chris. We take this time to honor today's four-state hero. Technician Specialist Albert Oxford in the U.S. Army. The soldier from Joplin joined the 7th Army headquarters in 1941. He earned 5 Bronze Stars, the Silver Star, and 4 overseas bars while fighting throughout Europe during World War II. To Albert Oxford, we thank you, our four-state hero.
The lines are still open. Keep making those calls and making a difference. And we just want to give a shout out to some of our viewers that have called in and donated already. Becky Curry, and who's donating in memory of her husband, Dale Curry, from Quapaw, Oklahoma, who donated $100. Thank you so much, Becky. And Sonia Ritchie of Joplin, who donated in memory of her father, who donated $25. Thank you so much, Sonia.
All right, again, the number to call, 1-888-620-42. If you can't call in, you can always go to our website and make a donation in between our newscast as well.
That's right, and now we're going to go over to Tanya for Mr. Food.
Well, with days like today, it's best to stay in and let us do the shopping for you. And you know what else sounds good today? Soup. Howard shows us how to make his split pea soup in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
As the weather starts to cool down, we start craving anything that's cozy and comforting. Now, I'm not going to teach you how to knit a sweater, but I do have a recipe that'll warm you up from the inside out. It's a classic one-pot split pea soup that's always welcoming. We start by adding some dried split peas to a soup pot filled with water. Now, if you're not from...
Sorry about that. You can always find the recipe for that, for the split pea soup, and all of Mr. Food's other recipes on our website at KOAMnewsnow.com. Here's a look at our 4 state market prices.
All right, guys, our lines are still open. Please, please, please keep making those calls and making a difference. And we want to give more shout outs to some of our viewers that are out there that have called in and donated already. Allie Roberts of Neosho, Missouri with a $50 donation. Paul Hawkins of Carterville with a $30 donation. And Stephen and Patsy of Erie, Kansas, who donated $100. Again, thank you guys that have donated and will continue to donate. And again, if you haven't memorized it by now like I have, the number to call is 888-620-4TOY. And if for whatever reason you can't call in, you can go to our website at KOAMnewsnow.com. You can click the banner at the top. Chris, what do you have for us in weather?
Well, we've got a dense fog advisory for parts of southwest Missouri until 2 o'clock today. You can see, look at this. This is 36 in range line. If you can see it, there's really not much to see. Visibility's down low across the area, so make sure you turn your lights on, drive safe. Rain chances continue tomorrow, maybe some thunderstorms Thursday, 66. Break on Friday, more rain Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
That fog is bad.
It is intense out there right now.
All right. Good day to stay in and just call and donate, and we'll do the shopping for you.
Sounds like a good idea.
What do we have coming up tonight at 5?
Well, we're going to look at a program designed to get every child moving, even kids with special needs. We'll have details in Health Watch. Plus, our Toy Box Tuesday telethon continues. You call in and donate, and we're going to do the shopping for you. And we go shopping for toys with Abernathy Roofing. Abernathy Roofing, he said. One of our proud Toy Box sponsors. Hope you join us for those stories. A lot more, of course. It's all coming up today right here on KOAM News at 5.
All right. Thank you, Dal. Thanks for joining us for KOAM News at noon. Then we want to give another shout out to our phone operators today, Equity Bank and the Cherokee County Sheriff's Department. Thank you, guys. We will see you back again here for another telethon at 5 o'clock.